Hello, Patriots. I am James Detroit. Just finished that workout. And man, as I said before, and I'm a firm believer in this, it's the reason why I train in the morning. Because at the end of today, I'm not going to feel like it. You got to get that workout in the morning. And I know what you're saying. Well, who can work out just at whatever time? Well, I got a specific time I have to be there. And I've got training partner. I mean, we don't want to let each other down. We're there for each other as often as possible because together we're stronger. There's a few things that we do in training that, like throwing the med ball and different things. Ranges of motion that you can do with somebody else's assistance. So, couple of quick things I want to remind everybody. And I was told this years and years ago, and I truly believe this. There are some maxims that you'll hear me repeat on a regular basis. And Juke, he was been such an influential person in my life, Juke Turkovics, and he is a legend to me in so many ways. Great warrior. I mean, this guy fought a lot when he was younger, and we used to talk about stuff like that. But as he got older, and I'm older now than when I knew him when I was in school, in high school and stuff. I was friends with his youngest son, and he made a comment one time, and he said it a few times, but he made a comment. He said, a warrior, I'm going to use the word warrior because that's one of the words I use on a regular basis. A warrior is always a warrior. When you are a warrior, you are always a warrior. As I get older, and I'm over 50 now, okay, maybe I can't be the warrior in a physical confrontation for 24 straight hours or for 10 hours. I hear that Royce Gracie's dad was a legendary Brazilian jiu-jitsu type fighter. Once fought a guy for like 27 hours. Same guy. Well, I mean, yeah, Gracie gets the credit for it, but what about the other dude? Who's that guy? I mean, that's stuff that legends are made of. And what Juke told me was, you know what? Just because you get older doesn't mean you're still not a warrior. You just might not be able to be a warrior for as long as period of time. And I find myself being reminded of those and surprised by who are warriors around me and who are not warriors around me. I want to give a shout out. Pat, thank you so much for reaching out to me today and just reaffirming that you'll never give up and you'll never give in. Thank you so much, Matt. You're a business partner, but you're also somebody that I really respect. You're younger than me, but I really respect your worldview and your vision. And so to be a warrior does not have to be just a physical fight, though. I want to remind people of that. I'm not calling anybody to violence. There are many ways to fight. One of the most tiresome things for me is to sit in an office all day, to sit at a desk. At the end of those days, I'm just drained. I would much rather be out physically doing something, getting my heart rate up, getting up and down, climbing. I mean, it's not work to me. It's a passion. And so when I talk about people being willing to fight for our constitutional republic, fight for our liberties and our freedoms, it's not about physical violence. The greatest movements did not come from violence. And I'm gonna put this in an ascending way. Because, and really and truly, two of the greatest non-violent protesters, Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., they got so much more done and never fired a shot. The old saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. Our youngest son, Logan, he reminded me recently of, you give me the opportunity to write the ballads of a country, and I know that I'm going to be able to influence the ideology. And I paraphrase that, just off the cuff there. But what he wrote to me this week was so moving. I'm so proud of our children. We are blessed. I am blessed beyond anything I deserve. Thank you, God. Thank you. So I just want to remind people, when I'm talking about being a warrior, I'm talking about fighting for the right things. So if I am wrong during all of this whole previous 2020 year, all of the election results and whether or not there were, beyond irregularities and would reverse the course of an election, beyond what they are telling us about this pandemic and, who's dying from what and when. The censorship of sharing real ideas, having a civil discourse, a disagreement, a conversation of disagreements based on facts, seeking the truth, trying to connect those dots so we can share the truth. These are the fights. These are the warriors I'm looking for. Now, I appreciate the Second Amendment right we have here in the state of Michigan, and certainly I have a firearm on me 99% of the time. It is to protect. It is to defend myself and or others around me. And as my good friend Dan Breckenridge once said, and I appreciate the compliment, he said, well, that's pretty scary. A man like you, who I know, he said, James, I know what you can do with another human being. And yet, you carry a firearm as well. Wow, it says a lot. Thing is, as I get older, why do I need to have to fight? Why? I have a right to defend myself and those around me. It is a very true saying. And for the most part, it takes a good guy with a gun to stop a bad guy with a gun. And here I go again. I certainly do hope nobody's too much of a snowflake. That gender reference in that saying that I just repeated does not offend anybody. And if it does, I don't care. So, I am the proud son of James and the proud grandson of Willard. And I am the proud son of Linda and the proud brother to Jeff and to Jeremy and the proud father of our children and the proud husband of my wife. These are things that are facts, and I will never stop saying them. I will not back down. I will not give in. And I hope you feel the same way today. I love America. I love our constitutional republic. For now, I am James Detroit, and I'm out.